What about you, whiskey lovers, and welcome to another episode of Whiskey Straight with me, Big Al. I can't believe I haven't done this one before. Bushmills Black Bush, quintessential classic Irish whiskey, a staple for many, one that many swear on, even to this day with a plethora of other Irish whiskies out there. So I thought, you know what, it's really time I got into it and give you my thoughts on it. So what is Black Bush? Well, it is an Irish whiskey that, according to the company, combines an exceptionally high amount of malt married with sweet small batch grain whiskey, and it's then matured in former Oloroso sherry and bourbon casks. So there we have it. So this stuff is highly recognisable. It's in all the bars, it's in all the shops, it's in all the off licenses, all the liquor stores. You know, you could pick it out just from the shape of the bottle, the colour of the label. Even if your eyes are like mine, aren't the best at times. So, it costs you around 25 quid over here. It's only bottled at 40% ABV. But you know, it's coming up to Christmas, so you're probably going to get it maybe down on offer about 20 quid. So it's really time. I took a look at it and, well, gives you my thoughts. So if you've got a drop of this, folks, why don't we drop in your glass and we'll drink along together, because whiskey's always better shared. So we'll start off on the nose. Sláinte. Right off, it's very rich feeling. It's fruity, a lot of sherry notes coming through. Very nice bright sherry notes as well. Not too dark, like it's been overly sherry casked. Then there's some hints of dark cherry coming through there as well. A wee bit of normal cherry, bit of dark cherry. And then there's a wee bit of a dank note as well, but there's a wee bit of brightness that comes through that dankiness with a bit of lemon. Wee bit of bitter lemon and the lemon zest. But what's nice too, to make it even sweeter, there's a wee bit of a, well, not even a wee bit, quite a note of a sweet peanut as well, and it is very distinct there right on the end. So let's get right into the palate then and see how it tastes. Sláinte. Once again, sherried fruits. It's rich, it's quite sweet. Stewed fruits, dark fruits, and quite a nice, juicy sultanas rather than raisins coming through, but it's very juicy on the palate. And there's a wee bit of just a slight hint of a black peppery zing, but it's very slight. But what's coming through in the most apparent there is that Oloroso sweetness, but a lovely, juicy sultana mouthfeel. Now that Oloroso sherry influence becomes a wee bit darker. The fruits are more dark in nature now, and it transitions to a nice chocolate note mid-palate to rear palate. And then that note becomes a wee bit of espresso, and again, very sherry, very chocolatey. And then right in the end, that wee bit of sweetness, like a sweet peanut element, comes through, but it's not as prominent on the palate as it is on the nose. Now for the 40% ABV, it's not drinking thin like you would expect. The mouthfeel is quite rich, it's velvety, it's juicy. And the finish is medium to long. It does linger nicely, and again it's that sherried fruit, chocolate flavour that comes through and carries on through right to the finish, which is more chocolatey in nature, and a wee bit of espresso there once again. So there you have it, folks. A true classic affordable Irish whiskey. I have many friends that swear by this stuff, and it is their go-to sipping whiskey, and you can understand why. It's been around for a long time. It's highly recognisable, it's highly drinkable, but maybe where it falls down slightly is there's so many more whiskies coming through, and they're innovative, and some of them are really classic. And as good and all as this is, and as much as I like it, you know, some of those ones coming through I would prefer over this. But don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with this. It's a really good classic Irish whiskey, and you just imagine how good would this be at 46% ABV. So much better. But then we know that's not going to happen. Hello, Lily. Just wait a wee minute and let you out. So how's that in terms of a score? Well, it's a good classic whiskey, so I'm going to give it an 86, which I think is well merited. And let me know your thoughts down below. I would be surprised if quite a lot of you guys haven't had a dram of this. So it's always good to hear what you guys think. So thanks once again for your support. It's much appreciated. Thanks particularly to you guys who go that wee bit further and support me via Patreon on Subscribestar. And please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon. And until the next time, folks, keep on looking after yourselves, look after each other, and most importantly, keep on drinking your whiskey the way you like it. Sláinte. Thanks for watching, folks, I really do appreciate it. Please check out these other reviews, and if you'd like to support the channel, the best way is by subscribing, liking and commenting. And don't forget to ring that bell for all video notifications so you don't miss out on any future content. Cheers.